Hello, welcome back collective. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button below, but also beside it is a notification bell. It'll help alert you to up and coming videos. Thank you everybody for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. We are going through a pretty heavy energy at this time after that full moon. Full moon energy goes a week before and after, but the moon cycle itself is until the 23rd. So just stay grounded. Anything that has come up for you to deal with is something for you to heal, release, change, and move through, okay? It could be the energy of what you couldn't see or couldn't move through or couldn't do. So you're getting that big push from the universe now, okay? For some of you, if you just needed to shut down, ground, have your own energy, sleep a lot, that is healing as well, in a balanced way. So let's get a little message out for the collective. Oh, these cards are so slippery. They're new, and thank you so much to the person that sent them. I absolutely love them, so thank you so much. I really do like them. Ooh, here we go. So divine protection. So at this time, remember, anything positive or negative you are going through, it is divine's protection. And we've got 22 in reverse, which is a master number, and it is in reverse. So a little message here. Some of you are still in the mix of that healing, awakening, transitioning, healing, going through it. Some of you, if you are trying to break free from a cycle that you feel very entrapped in, or a belief or a situation, you do have divine protection, okay? Divine is seeing all at the moment. Oh, these are so slippery. They'll wear in. What message wants to come through for the divine today? Transformation. So you are right in the middle of a transformation. You know, you've probably had the awakening or an energy change or something hit, and then you're right in the eye of that storm, okay? And it is a transformation. That's your confirmation from spirit. So it's really hard. They're trying to give you comfort and support, and you might think, this isn't comfort and support. You know, I'm going through something really, really heavy and hard, and I can't see that light at the end of the tunnel. Well, they're saying 16 is a 7 here, transformation. You are right in a big spiritual transformation. So keep going, okay? Self-acceptance. See, accept what is and move forward. Move with the divine now. Move in blind faith. We've got boundaries. So for a lot of you, and this rebirth in reverse, your challenge is boundaries. Okay, it's boundaries within yourself, your energy field. I've got a message. I know what it is. So for some of you, you know, boundaries with people, places, situations, family members, 3D situations, right? Our life in general, boundaries at work, whatever it is for you. All right, boundaries are being challenged, and you need to go into self-acceptance and self-protection here and set these boundaries. For others of you, big message. We did so many healings. You can probably see the table behind me. Healings on the weekend, clearing energy. Now, for my spiritual people. Now, I want to say this. Actually, hang on a second. So we've got that 3D boundary issue stuff. That's everybody goes through that, so that you could be being challenged with that, or putting boundaries in with someone or something, or you need to. Okay, for another group, you cannot evolve. Spirit will hold back a person, a divine counterpart that's meant to come in, a divine connection, path, purpose. Spirit will hold that back from you, and you'll stay stuck in this energy until you learn the lesson. I know I don't like that being said to me as well, but what I mean by learning the lesson is this: you don't have to learn the lesson. There is something about boundaries. Until you get these boundaries correct, Spirit won't let you move on. They won't let you move forward into something new, because you're going to create the same cycle. So get that sorted, all right? Now, get that sorted. Just make it easy. It's not easy, all right? But when I'm channeling, guys, I get in that direct energy because Spirit's very direct. So if I come across very direct, it's when I'm channeling from Spirit. I'm not like that unless I have to stand up for myself and someone has crossed my boundaries. You will get, you know, I'm into fairness, justice, reciprocity, how you treat people. You know, if you trust someone and have faith in someone, you know, it should be all reciprocated and protected, not taken advantage of. So again, where's that boundary? Is your boundary line too much? Do you put up with too much? Do you let something go on too long? You know, is your boundary too tight? Whatever it is, I want you to work on that, because that's blocking you moving forward. For other people, now I'm talking about my spiritual workers, my spiritual people that are stuck in, I know I'm about to have a spiritual ascension. I can feel all the changes. And these are people that either work in spirituality, or you are an empath, starseed, energy. You just feel energy, you know energy. Nothing's connecting. Nothing is making sense. Your spirit and higher self knows you're somewhere else and you're ready for somewhere else. But Spirit will block you. Spirit will do you a favor. It will say, you are not moving on. Look at me pointing my finger. That's Spirit being very demanding, very direct, very Saturn, very bossy, very orderly, right? We are not allowing you, because you haven't got this boundary thing. So a lot of the healings we're doing, we are closing up all areas where you allow energies in to distort. So you can't bring through new energy until you sort those energy boundaries out. There it is. Until you sort these energy boundaries out, you are not ascending. They are not bringing in this information. You are not moving forward. So this is your time to sit in that dark depths of you know, the shadow, despairy, I'm over it, done, completion, because there's something here you need to see. There's something here you need to change. Spirit is, in hindsight, always protecting your back. It is not going to give you sacred information or whatever. That's why sometimes you are removed from people. If you're into that spiritual working or ascension, or about to go through some form of ascension, Spirit will block you, detach you, hermit you, remove everybody, because they have holes where and portals where things can come through. And if there's something about your boundaries, physical boundaries, spiritual boundaries, energy boundaries, and while they can be manipulated, what do we have? Remote viewed, all of these things, Spirit will protect you, hide you, shut you down, and not bring it. And once you get those sorted, then you can ascend, okay? So yes, shadow, I saw that twice. Heal thyself. Spirit saying you need to heal thyself of boundaries. Yeah, that's the truth. It's your responsibility with Spirit and yourself to go with the flow. Here's a big thing. We have a thing called free will. We are born with it. It is our spiritual protection. Our free will enables us to be able to say yes and no, spiritually and physically, on the 3D, okay? So when people try to attack your free will or bend your free will or utilize energy to look through into your, it is no different, into your energy field or whatever, without your permission, that is no different to breaking into someone's house and going through all their stuff. Okay? It's the same thing. That's why a lot of people, there's a lot of spiritual laws to uphold as you ascend or go through to the next thing. Spirit's always got your back and trying to get you to sort this out. Yeah, there's spiritual, because that's the divine protection, blessed sight. Yeah, Yeah, there's something you need to see or haven't seen or are about to see, okay? And a lot of you, it might require, oh my God, it is Monday morning. It might require you to actually, sometimes we're about to be blessed, seen, shown something that could completely, that's what the message is. Freedom. This is how Spirit is about for some of you. This is another message coming in. This cycle you can't break free from. This rebirth you cannot do, because we have addictions, obsessions within ourselves of programs, how we run things, how we do things, how we are. You know, we've all got that. But this cycle, the freedom, they're trying to bring you freedom. You get freedom when you work out this issue. So a lot of you are going to be blessed with a truth, a sight, a vision, or see something. So if you see something in the 3D or a dream or a vision or a premonition, or you get a message or whatever it is, or a download, no matter how shocking or positive or negative, I would say it's going to be quite negative or something you needed to see about someone or something or yourself, because that's why you can't rebirth. So Spirit's about to go, reveal. Yeah. It was in a deep healing on the weekend, clearing energy, and I was shown some things. I was like, oh my God, that is a childhood thing. Oh my gosh, that makes so sense why that always happens, you know. So there you go. Awareness, see? Awareness and transformation. So Spirit's strong message here is it is showing you what you need to see. Transformation and awareness together. So yeah, Spirit's dropping the bombs, okay? Dropping the bombs. Communication, self-acceptance. So listen to Spirit. That person is listening to Spirit, what they're receiving. That's walking in blind faith, okay? But make sure you're tapped into Spirit. Make sure your energy is clear and your vibration is clear. And don't act straight away. Allow Spirit to show you. Spirit's very clever. It will come in and show you. You'll be at the right place at the right time, or you'll hear the right conversation, or you'll overhear a conversation, or a message, or a text, or an epiphany comes through, and you know when it's from Spirit. Rest, okay? These boundaries, you need to rest, because someone's able to manipulate your boundaries, whether it's physical or energetic. Well, to be honest, they're both in connection. Shadow treasures, heal. You're not getting, their Spirit's not going to reveal your next treasure, gift, talent, whatever it is, until you work out this issue. It is divine love and divine truth, and they want you to get in divine love and divine truth. And I can tell you, it is so freeing to be in divine truth, but you do have to face those deep truths, okay, within yourself. The big picture, the responsibility of divine and you right now, and you with the divine, particularly in the 7 and 8 year, 2023-7, fate, destiny, karmic, spiritual contracts, karmic contracts, ending, cycling out. Also moving into the 8, 2024, we've got fate and destiny. So it is about the big picture. Everything Spirit's doing now in your life is about the big picture, okay? If you want change in your life, if you want a new contract, a north node, or more abundance or whatever, there is something to do with a cycle you're still in, or you have not changed or seen about yourself, or people, place, situations, which is about yourself, okay? So that definitely needs to come in. Go with the flow there of the universe. That's where the current of this river is going to take you. That's where you're going to be. Don't fight it. So it is a lot of surrender here, listening, going with the divine type energy. See, clarity. Spirit's bringing you a lot of clarity. All right, now just quickly, we're going to just get a few download messages. These could be different messages for different groups. So take what applies, what doesn't, let it fly. Okay, don't make something fit, but it could be happening now or giving you the heads up. What is one of the messages? What is one of the visions? Okay, the first heard a word. Oh my God, my words. The first word I just heard was breakup. So here we go, an ending or a transformation. So let's just get a quick message. Remember, all rejections is Spirit's protection, endings. These are cycles that are sort of ending through the divine. You know, they're not really... it's the divine stepping in now. That's what I want you to know. And it's also about transformation, is growth. Yeah, Empress in reverse. Someone here is leaving a situation. Now, Empress in reverse could be a relationship, a partnership. It's not caring, it's not loving, it's not growing, it's not building. If it's not that, it could be a business or something that, you know, did grow in the past. There's no more growth there. There's no more prosperity there. Okay, so you place that where it fits. It could be a business, it could be a situation, it could be, but Empress energy is something that continues to grow. And with the Death card there and the Empress in reverse, this is not continuing to grow. It's about moving forward, okay? And this, I said to you, it is, the Temperance card is the universe putting things back in divine order for your future. It is rebalancing the grid. It is the laws of cause and effect. What you didn't get is now what you get. So whatever's ending now, you're moving forward. This is not nurturing. This is not growing. This is not. So whatever that is or whoever that is for you, it's time to move on, okay? The spirit world, the higher up, we've got 4 major arcanas on top of each other, followed by 5 major arcanas. The judgment has been made. They are about to deliver that fate or judgment or ruling or decision. Okay, so if you are closing out or ending a career or a situation, like a relationship of some sort, that can be groups, families, lovers, whatever, that seems to be happening. Oh my God, the fated wheel of change, right? The judgment, the temperance, the Empress in reverse, the charity. Oh my God, what is going on this morning? I must have had too much healing and oh my gosh. And death. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. What does that mean? What does major arcana mean? You don't get a say. No free will. That's happening. That's divine order. Nobody will be changing that. That is the sword of truth. It is about a home, a relationship, or a foundation that you have built. There is no more growth, and that could be a business. And there's deceit, deception, trickery. No, you're putting the past behind you. There is a reset. You need to listen and trust your intuition before you act, or act on your intuition, not what's in front of you, okay? We have an Emperor, we have the King of Swords, a Queen of Swords, and an Emperor. I would say this is for a lot, whoever it does apply. Emperor is an authority figure, but it is of no final decision and taking order and direction and things like that. With the King and Queen of Swords there, this is not a happy couple or business relationship. Okay, there is no love there. There has not been one cup come out. This could be coming down to very harsh judgment, critical. There's no love here now. We're just battling each other. You know, now we're just, it's like when you're just like flatmates. There could be legal stuff. There could be ending. There could be harsh These two are mirroring each other. They're coming at each other the same way, but it's very cold, very detached, very logical, very practical, very matter of fact. The truths are coming out here. I'll just get one with what is the truth. Now, and remember, this could apply, it might not. It could be in business, it could be whatever, but there's nothing growing there. Yeah, it was all illusion, delusion. So someone here, they'd say this King and Queen of Swords, sorry. Yeah, there's a reevaluation. The higher up has stepped in because whatever was promised, thought would grow, thought would build, promise, this is all illusions, delusions. This is fantasy world. It didn't come into reality, which is why we've got the Empress in reverse. So whether it was a business, a relationship, whatever, and something that could have grown business-wise or relationship-wise or personal-wise has not grown. It was full of all sorts of, and this person does feel like they have wasted time with this person or invested in something that had absolutely no growth and no future. So that was the karmic cycle, which is back over here. See, rebirth 22. They could have continued to hang in somewhere way too long. They could have tried to make something grow that the divine didn't want you to grow. That's what a lot of karmic cycles are. We learn the lesson. We're supposed to move on and get out and close it up. We get given the signs, but we cycle, because the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords can be very, very stubborn. It can be about face value, meaning how it will look. So they've taken the heart, the emotion out, and it's very cold, detached. Well, I'm not going to look good, or this, this hasn't worked for me. It's a bit like we've all been there, we've all done it, when, oh my God, they feel like they have failed, or what are people going to say, or how's it going to look? And, it is ego, but we've all been there, and sometimes we try at something, but, there's those times you have to listen to spirit. If it didn't work once, it's not, or twice, or 3 times, or 4 or 5, or if we're getting up to 10, 20, 30 breakups, fights, whatever, why are you thinking that is something the spirit world wants you to stay in? Now you've gone into some toxic cycle. King and Queen of Swords don't back down. So this has got a feeling to me where I'm not backing down. Well, I'm not backing down. Will you leave? Will you leave? Will you buy me out? Will you buy me out? And we've just got this, oh my gosh, it's not going anywhere. They've blocked each other. They're staying stuck in a cycle. You're the issue. No, you're the issue. I mean, whatever it is, it's what's kept you trapped in the cycle. Yeah, the imbalance. And this is what this person couldn't see. Yeah, there's a lot of, hurt and anger, and, the spirit's saying release the burden. All of you are not working together and for each other. You think you are, you say you are, but you're not. You thought these people were on board on your team. They're not. They all have their own agenda. This is people having their own agenda. That's why it doesn't get along. We can sometimes stay stuck. Some people want to be in a relationship. They want the home, the family, the children, the this or the love or the travel or whatever. Or they don't want any of that and the other partner does. You have to get in truth now. You have to be responsible for the clarity and the divine truth over here. Okay? It's okay to say, this is not my person, this is not my career, this is not my path. It is about standing up for wish fulfillment. King and Queen of Swords here are very, they may be holding a lot against each other. And it has come down to the win now. Who's smarter? Who's more tactical? Who knows more knowledge? It's a very... I'm not giving in type of energy. All right, let's wrap that up. That applies to whoever. Now, and Spirit's saying, please, nothing's going to resolve until you work out the issue there between these two. Okay? Between both of you. Is it stubbornness? Is it this? Is it that? Is it I'm right? Is it I don't give in? Have we got two, locked bull horns? Two bulls locked. It's what are you hoping to achieve here? What are you learning? Something's going on there. But I'd say that's clarity that's going to come through for you from the divine. All right, next message, Spirit. All right, something else, please. Okay. All righty, what do we got here? Yeah, this Emperor, Hermit, and reevaluation. So an Emperor, male or female, is stepping into taking action. Think of masculinity, making a father figure, an authority figure, making a ruling, a decision, a final decision. But this decision does need to come from within and not outer. Maybe it needs to be hidden, kept quiet, because this person is reevaluating it. So it could be someone who has detached, who has shut down, who has pulled back, who is reviewing all the evidence or all the facts or what's in front of. I feel this is a person here that's seeing more than they let on. I think this person here is quite smart and they're not letting on about their feelings or what they're seeing. They're more observing, or Spirit's telling you to be like Emperor Hermit energy and be very observing. It's so interesting when you can step back. It is very hard when you're emotionally involved, by the way, very, very difficult. But this person is being told to, or someone's watching. Someone's watching something and they're not letting on about what they see. And they're doing that for a reason, or you're being asked to do that. It's so interesting how when you just watch, you will notice things about people and what they're doing, or repetitive cycles, or you see through someone like a veil has been lifted. That's the message. Yes, look at that. Caught at talents. Devil in reverse. I've also got a masculine figure here. It might be female, like that strength to break free from, toxic cycles, behaviors, addictions, patterns, beliefs, whatever it is. Someone here is coming out of that. Something's been revealed, or their inner. Trust that intuition. Something's not feeling right. Something's feeling off. It's making them reevaluate or see a situation very, very, very different. All right, but for some reason, this Emperor needs to make a final decision within themselves and get out of this toxicity. It could be a warning, I'm not sure. But there is a breaking. Tell me more. Justice and healing. Yeah, I thought so. So it's time to bring balance. Karmic contracts are coming in, and Spirit's saying here you need to hermit and healing and reevaluation and going inward and getting into your Emperor energy, male or female, is taking that action and doing it and following through and standing by. An Emperor has really good, a true Emperor has really good boundaries. He's not here and here and here and here and here and here. He has very strong boundaries, okay? He has very strong morals and values that he is not going to bend or allow to be bent. Now, this justice and healing with the Hermit card coming out of this devil energy here, or toxicity or toxic entanglements or groups or whatever it is, Spirit's also saying here, be very careful. So this person's actually had a feeling or an insight or an intuition that has said, you need to stop this now because the Justice card's coming in. So there are other contracts. It could be legal, or they know they're on a verge of a major contract with the divine or karma or something like that. They could be just healing or being put in time out here, either physically or spiritually. Generally, that's both. Here, someone here has. It's interesting. I just got a message. I feel there's a masculine here trying to be really pulled out of toxicity or limiting beliefs, behaviors, or for some of you away from, it's a very toxic group or community, very toxic. They've realized this. I think someone's actually gone into Emperor energy or will once they pull away or heal, or this healing comes in, this justice, they're reevaluating. And I've got that feeling where, you know, when you look at a group and you go, wow, I have never noticed that before, or the veil comes down, or you rip down that sheet and you're like, whoa, okay. Because your vibration raises, you see things very differently. When your vibration's low, so this is coming out of lower vibration, you see a lot more. You know, you see through people. You're more aware of energy. And when we're in karmic, like devilish, toxic frequencies within ourselves, or we will be around those people that cloud our judgment, okay? How do they do this? If you're healing, they get into your root chakra. They do root work or root-based chakra work. And yes, so sex, seduction is one of those things that they can really get into your root chakra and then review through your energy field and see and get into that mind and distorted and confusion, and you get very confused around these people. Doesn't have to be sexual, can be DNA exchange or just those spiritual boundaries. So this person may have had no spiritual or energetic boundaries. You find it's those people who can be in the dark side and the light side. We've all got that in us. We're all allowed to have a little bit of fun. We're not talking about fun and naughtiness and learning and growing. We're talking about deep, dark, lower vibrational people. These people are, or places or situations or connections, are very low vibrational. Okay? They're very dark, vicious, vindictive, drama, chaos, controlling, order, suppression, depression, lower frequency, control and order is one of the biggest things. Oh, okay, spirits that I have to take them, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Okay, so we've got a home or a business or a foundation or connections. That's relationships. This Emperor. Fated Wheel of Change. Now I have messed two decks up, but look at this. For this Emperor, the healing cards come out twice. So there's a fated Wheel of Change here. There's a new contract for some of you. I really do hope this Emperor is not being caught for something very low vibrational toxic, because that would be authorities like jail, legal, big problems here. It may not be that, but if it is, that is coming in, and that was the warning. And look at this. I've got the two decks mixed up, but we've got the Four of Wands out in the cold. I do feel and see they're ready to go on a spiritual journey and fill this other cup. I do feel the universe has stepped in here. I do feel this Emperor or has gone into some form of, it doesn't have to be an Emperor or Emperor energy. Like, what I mean is there's Emperor energy there. So maybe they've decided to boss up or stand up for themselves, or actually call order, or go, no, I've had enough, or set a boundary or set a rule, which they were not previously doing up here in the first message. So this is about bossing up, emperoring up, coming out of that toxicity, not dealing with people's BS, and standing up for yourself and doing it. But this person will have to leave people behind or put out in the cold, heal, There's healing, but this was fated. See, we've got some major arcanas in here with the Justice and the fated Wheel of Change. This is happening because it is going to affect your fate, or this person's fate, or the fates, or the bigger fated Wheel of Change is changing. Okay? And it's interesting. It might have to do with that King and Queen of Swords issue. I don't know. These could be separate issues, or let's just get one more because from our goldies. Yeah, Emperor. See, King of Pentacles bossing up, ready to step into his path, his destiny, changes, and I think universe is revealing a lot. As I said, I hope it's not that negative one, because there would be legal and big problems here. But someone has to leave connections, family, foundation, business, whatever. Remember, the fates have your back. It's for your best interest. It's about growth, and there's a cup missing and you know it. And I think this Emperor's coming out of their toxicity, all their toxic connections, or if it's female, you are too. You're eradicating all toxic connections. Yeah, where they've hesitated moving forward, they're moving forward. There's the Empress upright, and I want to give to that. So that's what I can build, what I can grow with, where I feel nurtured. So this Emperor is not feeling nurtured, loved. He has hidden a lot of his feelings, or she. There's a lot of hidden feelings here. Yeah, a death, that's the healing again. And that's a yes. They're getting the downloads, the messages, the texts, the emails, the paperwork, the conversations set up by spirit for you to hear it. All right, it is heartbreaking, it is hurt, but it wish fulfillment here. There's messages. Yeah, someone tried to interfere or does. It's nearly like I'm trying to grow and build or keep to myself. So I've got an Emperor here that could be going, I'm trying to focus, build and build elsewhere. I don't want you around me. I want peace. I want space. I want my own time. I want my own energy. Like, stay away. I'm very focused. That's what this Emperor is going to say to these people. My wish fulfillment is that you go away and give me some space and time to think and reevaluate and focus on what I want to build, what I want to grow. So they are coming away from a lot of interfering people, hurtful people, and also reevaluating who they're building with, why they're building, what they're building, and they're releasing things. They've had the epiphany. The judgment's come down. See, the Tower and the Judgment has come down here. There is no shifting this Emperor's decision. And if it's female, there's no shifting your decision. Or if it was legal, it is happening. It is going through this time, or you have to put it through this time. So instead of trying to fix it, solve it, you know, this could be someone having to get some legal advice or some boundaries. We call them ABOs, restraining orders. I don't know, that sort of protection. Because maybe they can't get rid of these people, places, toxic situations. They don't have the ability to break free. Maybe they've had to decide that or bring something stronger in. For a lot of it's because they want to move forward to a Two of Cups, higher purpose, path, partnerships where they can grow, and that's the path they're being pulled on, and that's the only path. They know that now. So they've made a final decision, and the Empress represents, I want to go where I can build, grow, continue to grow, where I feel nurtured, protected, backed. This person definitely is seeing through some people, places, and situations. That's just confirmation, guys. We're probably all getting that. Yep, the Moon card. This person is in planning to come forward. There is hidden things. They're coming towards a Queen of Cups. Now, that could just be a spiritual connection, path, purpose, mission, whatever. Which is destiny kicking in anyway, and they feel there's more to grow, learn, build, and gain from there, and that's a yes, the Sun card. If you needed that confirmation about the decision, in the past though, I feel this Emperor or someone here in whatever path kind of wanted it all, or kind of thought they could play this side and this side, and that's another thing. Spirit's saying pick a path. Every single ace that comes in is pick the one path. You can't have both. You can't have 10. You can't have 3. You can't have this. You can't have this and this. You can't have an empire and please everyone. You can't build an empire or have a loving, caring, nurturing relationship where you've got all these other interfering energies. You'll never build a 10 of Pentacles with 7 exes and 10 friends, old friends you should have let go of, and a family that's restricting you, or the in-laws also in there. I don't know. The situations can get very complicated, but it is like there's a strong message here with these aces, and pick a path, pick a path, pick a path. And a lot of those paths are going to be your karmic contract with the divine. So I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Take care. It's going to be a big week. It's going to be a big month. And remember, at the end of July, we've got another Capricorn full moon, and that one's going to really shake and rattle our cages. So everything being shown now is for your protection, your growth. Spirit's always warning you, close it out, grow, build, whatever you need to do, okay? Rather than getting in that battle energy. All right, take care. Bye.